Prime, one semifinal down, one to go, and Cloud9 will take to the Rift to battle Team Dignitas in just a couple of minutes. But first, I'd like to welcome the World Championship-bound Dyrus to the stage. A lot of love for you, Dyrus, and for TSM in general. How empowering is it to have this crowd cheering for you guys?
It's great. I love the TSM chants as always, and I'm so happy to have a fan base back behind us. And it really shows when you guys chant TSM, and you know, CLG fans and TSM fans are clashing. You can really feel the energy from both sides, and it's very, very fun and exciting to play with.
Right. Tell me about this matchup, because even with all the fans behind you, you guys were so set on that place in the World Playoffs.
This match, we were going in with a lot less pressure compared to playing against CLG. Not because they're better or worse, but because we're not going to go to relegation. If we lose this match, then we can play for third place for Worlds. So the pressure is pretty much cut in half, and we get warmed up off of playing CLG. So, you know, Vulcun gets to analyze us, and we get to be a little bit more warmed up and a couple of tricks up our sleeve. But going into the matchup, we had a pretty good idea of what we wanted to play, what we wanted to ban. And going into the game, all we need to do is play solid. The one different thing that we do now is we analyze the problem in the game and figure it out, so we don't keep on repeating it. So that way you don't really have these 50-minute games that you've been seeing from us from Super Week or against like Vulcun and Sinan the last couple of days. But now you kind of see a 30-minute game, because if they make a mistake, we're going to capitalize on it, and we're not playing the football season game anymore.
Now, we know that you're one of the players who takes losses, one of the hardest maybe, because y'all work so hard, and then that must be very gratifying to have a Rumble game like you did in that last one, because it was still a very close matchup.
Sometimes I feel like I'm not even playing the game anymore when I press tab, and it's like almost end game, and I'm like, when did I get all these kills? So I don't know. I feel like someone up there is like controlling me and playing Rumble for me.
Give me kind of the emotions that when you clinched that World Playoff spot, because we know that it hasn't been the ideal season for TSM.
As always, it's always been about the playoffs. We had our ups and downs during the season. For all of us, we kept taking turns throwing, and when it comes to playoffs, the main core around everyone, and when it comes to buckling down, is Reggie. In the end, he's the leader, he's a team captain, he's our boss, he's our friend, player, it's our bro, you know. And he's the core, and he's always been the core. So when he buckles down and he's carrying very easily, he used to carry even harder in the past, but now it's a little different. We all had to kind of like catch up a little bit. But now we're all doing our own job. We're all supporting each other. It's not just the 1- or 2-man team. It's a 5-man team.
So you made it to World Playoffs, but there's a lot more at stake, and tomorrow you'll be facing either Cloud9 or Dignitas in that final. Who would you rather face, and how good do you think that they will be?
More familiar with playing against Cloud9. Well, since they're the first seed, I would rather play Dig, but at the same time, like, I'm more familiar with Cloud9, so we'll see what happens. I can't really say anything. I'm not biased or anything. May the best team win.
Very nice. Finally, they've been clapping all along, so would you like to finish with a couple of words for all the TSM fans out here?
Give me this. I'd like to thank all you guys coming out, whether you're a TSM fan or if you're any other team's fan, and supporting League of Legends and everything. Like, seeing all of you guys here, and there's probably lines out there. There's not even enough space here. We need like a bigger venue like last year. But I really like to thank all of you guys for coming out, whether you support us or not. And thank you so much for giving me a job and video games to play. I love you all.
Well, congratulations once again. Thank you very much for the interview and for giving me my mic back. And good luck tomorrow, of course. Now let's head over to Freak and Kobe for